Hey guys. Hey, look where we are. We're in the kitchen. We were just clashing and now we're in the kitchen. Guess why? Because we're making soup. When I was clashing, I was really craving some cabbage bean soup. You guys seem to like my last soup video that I made like a year ago. And if you don't know, my name is, well, not my real name is Natalie, but my ads are soup and as in soup, nat, as in the soup, and also super, but really the soup. I love soup, so I'm gonna make it with you guys. Let's procure the ingredients from the fridge. I got half an onion that I used half this morning to make this rice chickpea dish, which I will use for the rest of the soup. And then I needed to procure the cabbage, the beans, the carrots, and I got the broth over here. I got the seasonings right here. I might have to move y'all for a second to get some seasonings. And we can chit chat. How a little vlog style. It's been eons since I've just sat and talked with y'all. I'm not sat. We're standing. We're standing and talking, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Let me procure the cabbage real quick before I forget. When I made this last time, I forgot to put the cabbage in. I mean, it's not a necessity, but I love cabbage. So it is a necessity. Carrots, 2 to 3. I don't have set amounts for ingredients. I might make a little fish, a little salmon to go with it, a little source of protein. In the last video I made, y'all were asking if I was Italian. Maybe I look Italian, I don't know. I'm Irish. Well, I'm a little bit Italian, Sicilian to be specific, but only a small amount. It was like my great grandfather. Lore fact, my family was a part of the Chicago Italian mob, which I didn't find out until I was an adult. It's actually a very traumatizing thing for my mom, actually. Like, I don't ask her about it. She's never told her about it. She mentioned it to my sister, because my sister's older. I'm still like the baby. Even though I'm grown, she doesn't like to burden me. My mom has had a very traumatizing life. I've come to realize as an adult. Like, geez, the lore drops she's be dropping sometimes. Like, I'm like, oh my god, mom. I don't know how she's okay. I mean, she's as okay as she can be, I can feel like. But yeah, she has trauma around that. So that is not really discussed. But you know what? It explains a lot. It genuinely explains a lot now that I know this. So yeah, I am a little bit Italian. I got some cabbage that I just sliced up a smidge. We have carrots that I'm gonna slice. I gotta get my big soup pot. Let's procure the soup pot. It's in the soup pot. I got this one from Aldi. I was using the Cuisinart stainless steel cooking set. Got this pot for like 30 bucks at Aldi. It's really good. Stainless steel, of course. And the lid it came with has like a little hole in it because it's meant for soup. For stock or whatever. So yeah, let's get this cabbage all cabbaged up. I do this in reverse. Usually I do cabbage last, but because I have to do the onions and the carrots first. But not today, sir. Oh, let me rinse these. Let me rinse these, guys. Wash my hands and rinse it off. These are some thick carrots. They're gonna be good. A half of a carrot is still like pretty. I'm a quarter that. We're gonna quarter that so it cooks evenly. Quarter up, quarter up. But yeah, soup. I make a lot of it. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Like right now I'm out of garlic powder. Why am I making this one? I have regular garlic, but I like doing regular garlic and garlic powder as well because yummy. This soup, I choose some sort of like a white bean, whether it's cannellini, whether it's Great Northern, whether it's garbanzo. That's the bean I'll use for this. I'll use a chicken broth or a chicken bouillon, carrots and onions. Obviously, if you do this, you could add celery, but I'm allergic to celery, so you'll notice in all of my soups, celery is absent. It's not like a dye kind of allergy, but like it's an eventually on my kind of dye allergy. Like it just makes my throat feel a bit funny and breathing just like lightly weird, which is obviously something that like I probably shouldn't keep playing with. I used to not care. Like I would just get like the pre-made soups and just breathe heavy for a few hours. Not anymore, guys. I'm not slowly poisoning myself anymore. Okay, carrots. This is only like half the carrots I chopped. There's a lot of carrots. I used to have one of those chopper things that you just kind of like put it in and it will chop it for you, but it just started breaking. No wonder why it was so cheap. That was an Aldi find and it was cheaper. It was like 12 bucks versus like the 20 it was on Amazon. And it worked for a while, but then I started using it with like really big carrots and it kaputted. Like the spring part fell off and I'm like, crud. Homemade soups are A tier. You all should make homemade soups. Like canned soup is genuinely disgusting compared to like a homemade delicious soup. Fresh veggies, control the sodium. Especially you guys, you gotta watch out for your sodium levels. I've been learning more about kidney stones out here. It's like painful. Make sure y'all drink a lot of water, lower your sodium, so you don't have wee tooth hurt. Even it's got me scared. I know it's less likely for females to get them, but we got the onions and the carrot. We're gonna chop up some garlic. I love garlic, so I'm probably gonna put like half a head of garlic in here. For seasoning in this with the chicken broth, I do a lot of Italian seasoning. It tastes delicious with it, with sometimes some red pepper flakes, obviously pepper. I don't add extra salt because there's already so much. Even in the, I've been getting hiccups. I've been using chicken broth more recently over bouillon just because it's a little lower sodium, and I'll alternate between this chicken broth and a low sodium chicken broth. And then the cabbage, obviously that goes in last after we put the broth in. And for beans, I think I'm gonna do cannellini. I love cannellini beans. Let me get my can of beans. Cannellini beans that I procured from Aldi. We can invite a special guest. It's Laney, guys.
Hey guys.
She's cosplaying Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny, guys.
Hey guys. So what are we cooking
We're
today?
cooking some soup. What is your favorite soup?
I do like tomato soup because, like, you know, we should grow tomatoes this year.
Yes.
So at the end of the year,
They're fresh and ready.
yeah, and we can make with all the extra tomatoes. I don't really wear
She's
like
tall.
really.
She's tall and she got some
Yeah, so I'm like,
son.
yeah, we can make tomato soup because I like tomato soup,
I like tomato soup too.
especially when you make it from like grown tomatoes. But any soup Natalie makes is delicious.
Oh,
Seriously
thank you.
though, like
Thank you.
Natalie, like they call her super nat for a reason.
It's tried and true, guys. There's a
New
reason
Christmas.
we've been making this for centuries.
Yeah, I'm really excited to eat this.
I forgot to put the garlic in. Well, in it goes now. It will still get the flavor. It will still get the flavor. And then I gotta move you for a second because we gotta get the spice cabinet.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Well, go follow her, guys.
I'm like,
Hey.
guys, yeah.
That literally, I'd just be like standing here, like in default NPC mode, like, hey guys. Follow Laney, guys.
Thanks, Natalie.
Follow
Bye.
Laney 2 lanes.
Yeah, Laney 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
She'll come back at another episode. Pepper. Red pepper flakes. Italian seasoning. I am like almost out of this. I use a lot of it, so. I like a lot of pepper on like all of my dishes. Sprinkle of red pepper flakes. I mean, you're dabbling. I'm gonna let this get to a boil. We're gonna cover it, put it down to, we'll like cover it in a jar. Put it down to like a low, like a 1 or a 2, and then in 25 minutes, we'll have some soup. Okay, hot? It is hot. Boom, bam, bam. Okay, soup is going. I may or may not show you the finished product. Depends on if I remember. List your favorite soups or soups you would want me to make in the future in the comments, guys. Let a girl know your favorite soups. I'll let you know mine and give Laney a follow. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, there you are. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
You've got to get a hold of yourself. Ain't nobody stop me.
stopping me.